And then he's done a painting of a half face, white on a black background, and loads of colors spreading out of the head. And I was like, what is this painting about? And he went, don't lose your colors. I was like, what do you mean by that? And he went, Mom, when we are growing up, we are just not true to ourselves. We're becoming gray, dark, dull. We don't do things we love. We do things because we have to. And I was like, oh, okay, that's very deep. And you're only, what, 11? So I was like, I've lost myself, I don't do what I love.
Welcome to the Bishop Stortford Community Podcast, the show where we shine a light on the incredible businesses, community leaders, and local legends shaping our town. I'm your host, James O'Donnell, and today we are joined by Urszula. Urszula, great to have you on the show.
Hello, nice to see you. I can see everyone on social media and you're doing a great job.
You're very kind, you're very kind. For those of us who don't know you yet, Urszula, who are you and what do you do here in Bishop Stortford?
So I'm Urszula. I'm the founder of ArtVibe. You might hear and see us a little bit in Jackson Square, especially. What I'm doing is I'm trying to help my artists. I'm saying my artists because we like family. So we're trying to find spots where we can exhibit. It's not just Bishop Stortford. We do exhibit in Sawbridgeworth. We're planning to exhibit in different spots, but Bishop Stortford is a lovely community. It's nice and people appreciate and stop by and look at the artwork. So here we are trying to expose this beautiful art and my artists.
Fantastic. What was the spark for you to kickstart ArtVibe and just start showcasing the artists?
So that started with my son, really, Marcel. You might have heard about him. He was in local papers. So he started to paint when he was 10. And it was just like everyone commission him. And then he's done a painting of a half face, white on a black background, and loads of colors spreading out of the head. And I was like, what is this painting about? And he went, don't lose your colors. I was like, what do you mean by that? And he went, Mom, when we are growing up, we are just not true to ourselves. We're becoming gray, dark, dull. We don't do things we love. We do things because we have to. And I was like, oh, okay, that's very deep. And you're only, what, 11? So I was like, I've lost myself, I don't do what I love. So I was like, I like doing events. I like actually helping artists. And I like being with people. And having the events is being with people. And I like taking photos. And I like doing this and that. And I was like, okay, right. And I can actually make this work. So so I'm trying to show for my artists that they don't have to lose their colors. They can keep on doing what they're doing. Many of them don't have voice. They would like to stay hidden behind an artwork. They don't want to explain the artwork, but they like when people approach, stop by, look, either looking for themselves in a painting or trying to figure out, okay, what this artist had in mind. So it's I'm becoming a voice, hopefully for the artists and your family. My son has inspired me to do that.
Wise words from your son. I often talk to people about that, about how you act now versus how you were as a child and the inhibitions that seem to develop as you grow older. That's something for us all to consider. Yes, how did you put your first event together? What did that look like?
Oh my God, when was that? I think our first event actually was it in Bishop Stortford, I suppose? Yes, it was in Jackson Square. It was like, okay, I'm going to do that event once or twice or maybe 3 times a year. And, to help artists to go and do that. It was, I've got an experience with events because I was running events with Kids Fair. I don't know if you heard about Kids Fair. So Kids Fair is helping the children, young entrepreneurs to sell their own products, to gain on skills, entrepreneurial skills. So I knew how to run events. Okay, I need to find a spot. Jackson Square is always happy to have us. I knew them. Book the spots, artists. I was actually quite scared. Like, if there will be an interest, will artists join us? Will I have enough artwork to show? But it was smashing. We've had even a dog artist, Pickles. So everyone was like happy. It was wonderful. It was lovely that people were actually stopping and looking. It was stressful, but it was worth it. It was just amazing.
This episode is supported by a proper local clinic just outside of Bishop Stortford. Most people don't wake up planning to see a chiropractor. It's the stiff neck that won't ease, the bad back that's killing your sleep, or that pain that suddenly makes work and family life harder. Takeley Chiropractic help people get out of pain and, even more importantly, stay out of pain. They don't rush you. They take time to understand you and make you feel better. They want to understand what you want to get back to doing, whether that's work, sport, or just spending time with your family. They're a local team, highly qualified, and recently they won an award for outstanding patient care. Have a look at takeleychiropractic.co.uk and see what they're all about.
Why do you think that artists, as you said, want to hide behind their art and not display it, not maybe get out in front of it and talk to people?
Yeah, so you see, artists, as I think many people, not just artists, but people who are creative mainly, have either they don't believe in themselves or have some mental issues, problems from the past, from how they feel now. They don't feel confident enough. Even though you'll say, I've got that one artist, her artwork is just like, wow. And she hides it. And she's like, no, people. And she gets like all this, like, kind of, you go and talk. Don't tell them I'm here. You know, so I think it's just somewhere that kind of blocking their brains. It's bad working with them from over a year now. Some of them opened up so much, and it's so beautiful to see. Like, there was the first event, nobody's coming, nobody's talking, nothing. You do the job. Then slowly, and now I can actually say that artist who last year had not spoken with anyone, this year has spoken with the mayor for the whole event. I was like, hello, the mayor, I'm here, but bye. So it was quite amazing to see that she has opened up, and many of them are kind of, they need time. They need to see people, that people do believe in what they do, and they take their time. They want to find out, because it's like I have different approaches from people. There were people who came, and I was trying to talk with them about the artwork, and they were like, I'm not buying. I'm like, I don't want you to buy. Come to buy. I mean, that'd be amazing, but just wanted to say thank you because you stopped. And, you know, can you tell me something, like, how you feel about this painting? What, you know, is it something you like? Because everyone has their own sort of, you know, you will like abstract, someone else will like something else, like flowers or birds or whatever. So it's just nice for artists to see that there is some connection between painting and a watcher.
It's so important. How often are you putting on the events at the moment then?
Oh gosh, how am I doing the events now? Like,
how often?
How often? Oh, I'm trying to. Oh gosh, I've got 5 events coming. I'm trying to do have like at least once a month event now. So I've got 5 events coming. One is a big project about which I'm kind of freaking out a bit, if I'm honest, because it's for children.
Freak out in public. Tell us what are you freaked out about?
So it's for children. It's children art exhibition, and it's going to be big. And I want children to have the best experience. I want to see smiles. I want them to like bright up. Like, I want them to express themselves and feel free to do so. it's like I'm looking at my kids, and for them, sometimes even a dot on a white piece of paper is an artwork, and I want other kids to feel the same. If you feel you're an artist, if you're creative, and you can be so, do so. And yeah, so this project is going to involve, I hope, 60 children. And I'm worried that there will be more children which would like to be included. So, and we have only a little space. We have Jackson Square walls. Basically, it's going to be happening in Jackson Square in May. It is organized because I thought there is an International Children Protection Day on the 1st of June, which is highly celebrated in the country I come from, which is Poland. Every year, 1st of June, children have their day. They remember, it's like Mother's Day, it's like Father's Day, we have Children's Day. And I wanted this to be brought up because children are important. What you plant in a child now, that's who will they become. So I want to get this creativity sparked in them at the weekend of the 30th and 31st of May from 10 till 3 p.m. in Jackson Square. Jackson Square is happily involved. They're going to help us with sponsoring. So it's nice. I'm looking for people who would like to also sponsor, because I'm going to award every single child. Every single child will get a trophy. Every single child will have a certificate, and we'll have a special awards for children. There is no first, second, third places for them, but awards for their creativity, an extra touch. So that's kind of, I'm stressed because we're looking for judges. I have so far 2 confirmed. And it's a bit like, kind of more work than with my usual events. With my usual events, it's like, okay, it's happening now. Yeah, okay, I'm going, I'm doing. This one is something different, big, and it's for so many little innocent people. Yes.
Well, we're here to shine a light on that. We will share the details as you release them so that we can get lots of people involved. And hopefully there's people out there that want to, get involved with sponsoring or, again, shining a light on that. I know my son is desperate to put on an art show. He's been talking about it for a couple of years now. He's already pricing up his artwork. It started off at 20p, and then I think incrementally it's got more expensive as he's gone through. So the latest one is probably worth a couple of million, according to him. It's part of the artwork that he puts the price on as well. Like that's part of.
Yes, sir. This is also what we were doing in the kids fair, like entrepreneurship. You learn through the process. Yes.
Yeah. I think he's a capitalist artist. There's not many of those around.
How old is he?
He'll be 7 by the time of the show.
Amazing.
Yeah, he definitely thinks he's an artist as well. When's the next show that you've got?
It's at the Full of Bins in Sawbridgeworth. It's going to be the day before Mother's Day, so it's the 14th of March. Yes, I got that right. So that's in Sawbridgeworth, the cafe. It's a lovely cafe and a shop, well-being shop, really amazing. Then another one we have again in Jackson Square in April. So that's on the 11th and 12th of April. So that's something like a big spring exhibition. I'm planning to do some catalogs for this one, and hopefully workshop with Crystal. You've met Crystal before.
Yeah.
And then I'm planning in Sawbridgeworth Mayfair, 3rd of May. After that is the Children Protection Day, so 31st of May. And then again, Full of Bins and Sawbridgeworth the day before, I believe, Father's Day, which is 20th of June. So we've got covered spring and summer pretty much.
Wow. You're going to be so busy with that. If people are interested, if people are out there and listening to this and they are artists and they want to show, what's the best way for them?
Social media, email. I'm sure there's email. I keep on posting things, so just contact, just message. If you find any way. There is website too, but website is still work in progress. It's still the base. We're planning to do on our website at some point online exhibitions for artists too. But yeah, just ring me up, because I'm still taking artists in till the end of February. So till the end of February, if you're an artist, you're welcome to come. If you're a child, if you're a dog, cat, full grown up. If you're from America, from India, and want to showcase in Bishop Stortford or Sawbridgeworth, we're here.
Wonderful. Can you give a shout out to your social media handles?
Oh my goodness, yes. So Facebook, ArtVibe Community, Instagram, ArtVibe Community, and that's about that. And then we have website. Website is ArtVibe World. So if you put ArtVibe World, it should pop up. Yeah.
Excellent. We'll put a link to those in the show notes. So if anybody's watching or listening, they can just follow through to those links to have a conversation with you. Okay. Ula, are you ready for some Stortford Spotlight questions?
Absolutely.
Today's podcast is brought to you by a great local business helping people take back their time in Bishop Stortford. If your weekends are getting swallowed by cleaning instead of time with your family, I get it. As a dad of 2 young boys, I know how fast those moments can go, and I've been let down by cleaners before. That's why I use Time For You Cleaning. They're reliable, friendly, and give you one less thing to worry about. If you want your time back, head to timeforyou.cleaning and let them know the podcast sent you. Get back your precious time and support local. Right, back to the show.
Excellent. These are 3 short questions that we ask every guest that comes onto the Bishop Stortford Community podcast. Okay, first question. If you could put one sentence on a billboard in Jackson Square, what would it say and who needs to hear it the most?
I think you know already. Don't lose your colors, everyone. If you're a child, if you're an adult, don't lose your colors. Just be yourself. Even if you're working, and I know work is important and money are important, please remember about doing something for yourself. As simple as that.
I always think when people describe themselves as creative, that they forget the first part of that word, which is create. So don't just think that you're creative. Actually do things, create things.
Exactly, you create.
Do it. Start your podcast. Take the photograph.
Yes,
draw your picture.
Absolutely.
Exactly. That's what it's about. You know, the art is creating things that didn't exist before, and that's what creativity is all about. That's my humble opinion.
Yes, I do agree.
Question number 2. Where do you go in Bishop Stortford that you secretly hope never gets too popular?
Right. So I'm usually a very nature person. I love woodlands, rivers, insects, animals, but I have discovered recently Nava, the Thai massage place on the South Street. I've been there twice and the massages are amazing. They just spot you. They just know what you need. It's like, I don't know how they do that. Like I've had really like whole body massage, but my pain was like lower back. I haven't had to say anything. She sort of knew when she was like, okay, she massaged me first and then she sort of felt it. And it's just lovely. And they're all so nice. And I think it's like you're passing by this. I've never knew there is such a place because I'm passing by this and I can see sort of restaurant tables next to it. I thought it's a restaurant. So I was just passing by. Okay, cool. And then I got a voucher as a gift. I was like, where is that? Okay, so I came. I was like, I would never say that's a Thai massage place there. But it's lovely. It's really, I would recommend to everyone if you need a little bit of me time to go and relax there. Not only nature can bring us to ourselves, but nice massage too.
What a lovely recommendation. I've not encountered them before, so it's a great recommendation. We'll share a link to their website or their booking page as well. So if anybody wants to follow up on your recommendation, Ula, they can certainly do that. That's wonderful. Okay, last question. Who's doing something special in town that more people need to know about?
Now you're in trouble because I've got a list. I've got a list of my beautiful art family. I've got a list of 15 artists. And if you allow me to read their names, and I'm sorry if my pronunciation will be terrible. So let me start. I will, of course, start with my son, which is Marcel Daniluk. You can find him on Instagram and Facebook. Then Eddie Schreiber. She's our newbie. She is a lovely person. Crystal Barry. Her daughter Leah Barry. Emma Weber. Ian Angus Campbell. Lou Longworth, Lynn Gurnett, Marian Sherida, Roma Bankowski, Pickles, our doggy, Roy Jones, Walter Jude Rothbard, and his mum Sarah, she's an amazing artist, Stephen Karn, and Tia Murray. So that's my artists, and art brings a lot to any community. And Bishop Stortford, I know, is very welcoming to art. And yeah, they need voices. They need voices like you, me, and I'm giving them a shout.
Wonderful. Well, we will link to every single one of them in the show notes. We will make sure that if people want to follow up, they can do that.
That'll be a long post, long text. You'll have
it'll be a long post. That's fine. That's easy done. But I think it's so wonderful what you're doing, Ula, with the community that you're building
colors.
there.
We just want to build connection and all that.
Yeah, makes the world a better place. It really does.
Absolutely.
So, if last time, if there's any artists out there that don't know you yet and might, after hearing a little bit more about you, want to start getting involved with your community, where do they need to go to have a conversation with you?
Just ping me, message me, email me, and I'll definitely come back to you and we will meet. I'm quite flexible, so I can travel to you, or we can meet in Bishop Stortford in one of the lovely cafes and have a chat. Or you can meet me if you're really unsure at one of our events. That's what happened with my 2 new people. They just came and they were like, okay, that's amazing what you do. We like how you showcase the artwork, and we would like to, get involved. So anyhow, we live in a world where there is so many ways to get this connection is just easy done.
Fantastic. Well, we'll definitely put links to your website and your social media handles on, so if anybody's interested, they could reach out and speak to you directly.
Thank you.
Ula, but it's absolutely wonderful. My son might be in contact. You never know.
Oh yes, please. Now we know I'll be messaging you. There is no getting away now. I've heard so much about him. He's got to have his now displayed. I'm sorry.
He'll be delighted. He'll be delighted. That's a wrap. Ula, thank you so much for joining us today on the Bishop Stortford Community Podcast.
Thank you very much. Bye.
And if you enjoyed this episode, the best way to support us and support the show is to hit follow, leave a quick review on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you're watching or listening to this, and then share it on your socials, or maybe with someone in town who isn't on social media. Show them what Ula's building, and you never know, they might be able to share their art at one of her shows over the course of 2026. And if you know a local legend, someone else that is shining a light on people in Bishop Stortford that we should be featuring on the show, tag them below so I can reach out to them and get them involved on the podcast so we can share their story. That's what Ula's here. And that's what the whole point of the podcast is about, is to shine a light on the community and all the great things that make Bishop Stortford what it is. Ula, thank you again so much for joining us today on the Bishop Stortford Community Podcast. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
This episode is brought to you by True Tone Media. If you want a podcast, testimonials, or a better way to tell your story, but you keep feeling stuck because video feels awkward or cringe, that's exactly what we fix. True Tone Media creates conversational video for your business without that cringe. If you know you need to produce content but don't know where to start, hit the link in the show notes and we can have a chat. Okay, back to the show.